Hi everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I've got so many questions from you over the past like one and a half year of how I lost my pregnancy weight and how I got back to being slim again and just being back to normal life again and working. So I thought I'll chat about that today. To be honest, when I was expecting Ariana, although I was not eating like eat for two and all these theories, I wasn't doing any of that. I was eating like a normal person, but I put on a lot of weight. Like from my usual 62 kilos, I became like 85 kilos. So I put on 25 kilos almost. And I think it just depends on each body, and everyone's different. So some people don't put on as much weight, some people do. Unfortunately, I was one of them, and I just really couldn't help it. So anyhow, when I delivered her, it took me quite a while to get back to being what I am today, even though I feel there's still a lot of work left and I have to lose another 4 or 5 kilos still. But over the past 2 years, I think I've lost the 25 kilos and I'm back to my usual weight, and I'm feeling very proud of myself for that. But this was not an overnight thing. So it was not that I delivered the baby and I went on a diet and I went to the gym immediately. It was not like that, because when you deliver a child, it takes a long time for your body to recover, and it's literally a miracle. Your body has performed a miracle. So it's not going to be an overnight thing. I think for me to get back to the gym, I think it took like 2 months, 2.5 months till I actually stepped foot in a gym or any kind of exercise area. Because it took a long time for me to heal. I didn't really have the easiest delivery. So I gave my body that time to recover, to heal. And it was about 2-3 months after that I'd actually started working out, and that too pretty slowly, because when you deliver a baby, you've already lost a lot of strength, and to rebuild that takes time. So I started slow, started safely, and then of course it took time for me to build my stamina again, which I did slowly. Where my diet was concerned, I actually went into like a calorie deficit, because if you continue eating everything that you're eating, you're not really going to lose weight. It's very difficult to lose weight. And it was not that I wanted to lose weight because of any like work purpose also. I just don't like being chubby, I like to be fit and healthy. Also, I had a baby very young, so I feel that I should just look fit and like a certain way to feel confident and good about myself. So basically I went into a calorie deficit. That means you're eating lesser calories and than your normal amount in a day, and that's when you burn fat and you lose weight. So like a typical day of mine would be like, I would get up, I have to have my tea with milk in the morning. I just have to have that. I can't function without it. So I would have a cup of tea, and then I would make like an overnight oats with fruit in it. So that's actually pretty filling, and I would have that for my breakfast. After that, I would have lunch, which was just a home cooked meal, like a sabzi, a vegetable, and a dal, and maybe some kind of protein, maybe chicken or fish if there is at home. And I am more of a roti eater than a rice eater, so I would not eat rice actually. In our house we make nachni roti, which is basically ragi. So I would eat like 1 or 2 ragi rotis with my meal, and then again in the evening I would have a cup of tea. And for dinner I'll have like a big bowl of salad. So when you actually eat that, it's not a lot. So definitely for the first few days you feel a little hungry, but your body will get used to it. And this was the easiest way for me to lose weight, because I like home food, I like my salads, and so basically this is what I did. And that's it. I think the toughest challenge for me was getting ready for a song like Ravadi after having a baby, because you have to be toned, you have to be slim, and it was an item song, so you have to look sexy and hot and all of that. And to be honest, because I've also never done a song like that, I was pretty nervous going on to the set. And I think it was a month. I knew a month before the shooting that this was the date and this was when we're going to shoot the song. So that month particularly, I worked very, very hard, harder than I had all the other months after having Ariana. And I worked out a lot in those months, and I think I ate even lesser. So that 1 month was a little difficult and challenging, but then I think it paid off because I think I looked okay in the song. And also what was tough in that phase was that, see, I don't have any help for my baby, like a maid or a nurse or a nanny. So all the work that goes behind looking after a child is done by me, with help. With my mom is there to help, Arya is there to help, but it's a full-time job. Having a baby is a full-time job, and she's always with me. So I often don't get a lot of time to work out or go to the gym or go to a yoga class. I don't get that time, and I'm sure so many of y'all will relate to me that you just don't have that time. Even if it's easy to say, okay, make 1 hour for yourself in the day, and you really want to, but some days you just can't, you know. So what I would do before the shooting of Ravadi was that I would, you know, be with my baby, do my work, whatever I had to do in the day, do that, look after her. And then once she went to bed at night, which is around 10:30, I would work out then. I have a trainer, his name is Vinod Channa. So he's Bombay based, so wherever I was, Chennai, I was in Delhi for some time, I would get him on video call and we would train for 1 hour. He would train me very sweetly, even at like 10:30 in the night. And so yeah, so I would train from like 10:30 to 11:30. Sometimes it was 11 to 12, like whatever time in the night that she slept, I was training for 1 hour at least. And of course that diet at that time was pretty strict. So I was doing that, and then post that I would have my dinner and like a bath and then go to sleep. So that 1 month was very tiring for me, because the days were tough, the nights were tough, and you're looking after a little baby. So I think that was definitely a little challenging, but it paid off because I like the song, and I think y'all like the song. So it was a rewarding experience for me. And so yeah, that's that. I've kind of shared my experience, and I think you should just go easy on yourself. Having a child is a really big thing. Your body, as I said, has performed a miracle. You've created a beautiful human being, and you can't expect miracles. You have to work slowly. You have to give your you have to give your body time to heal and recover. And of course, just eat right, do as much exercise as you feel comfortable, build it up slowly like I did. And yeah, that's it. I think fitness is more a lifestyle than just like crash dieting or immediately going to the gym and then giving up after a few days. So it's a lifestyle that one has to maintain, and I try to do that now. So yeah, see you all.